physician is Dr. Stringer. Our third man in the ring is referee Mark Kelsey. Let's introduce our fighters. First of all, fighting on the right corner, he's wearing red trunks with white and black trim. He weighed in at 147 pounds. His pro record is 6 wins, 2 losses, and 2 draws. From Brooklyn Center, Minnesota, please welcome Corey Collateral Damage Rodriguez. His opponent in the blue corner is wearing red trunks with white trim. His pro record is spotless, 7 wins, no losses. Fighting out of Minneapolis, please welcome Jamal.
Gentlemen, you've already received your instructions in the dressing room. You know exactly what I expect. This is an important fight. Keep the fight clean, obey my commands, obey the bell, protect yourself, touch them all. Good luck.
And here we go. Rodriguez, he comes from an extensive background of amateurs, 17-16, 3-time Upper Midwest Golden Glove champion. His uncle, Rafael Rodriguez, fought Sugar Ray Leonard and Hedgeman Lewis, among many others. His other uncle, Bobby Rodriguez, world-class featherweight back in the 1960s. He's got tight defense. His chin, a little questionable against a guy like Jamal James, so we'll see. But he's been in against some top class opponents. And I'd like his chances here if he can get inside on Jamal James. If not, we talked about James being such a superior fighter at long range. He's 6'2" versus 5'8" with Corey Rodriguez. So definitely, if you're him, you want to keep him on the end of your jab.
I've been touching off all night on how impressed I am with Circle of Discipline as an establishment. I want to, acknowledge the work that Corey Rodriguez gets. I'd almost go as far to say as Corey Rodriguez might get the better sparring out of these two. You look at who he's been in with Caleb Truax, Alfonso Vasquez. Alfonso Vasquez never actually made his pro debut, but he would have been a phenomenal professional.
Oh, he's definitely had the higher caliber of the sparring opponents by getting different looks of different guys from the uppercut.
Yep.
Main event, Corey Rodriguez and Jamal James, both wearing red trunks with white trim.
So, Common Man, we have seen you broadcast tonight, we've seen you ring announce, and now we've seen you auction. So we consider that the kick return aspect.
I did a live auction too, and I got it up to $550. I felt that. I didn't think we were going to get anything at first.
Good job. You Percy Harvin of the broadcasting game. No doubt about it.
So James definitely with a height and reach advantage, gentlemen. Should work that to his advantage, you think?
He's going to try to keep Corey on the end of his jab, as he should. But guys have been able to get inside on Jamal James. Hector Orozco's done it twice. It's just a matter of if Corey can get inside, the skill level from Corey Rodriguez and Hector Orozco is fantastic. Corey Rodriguez is much the edge on speed, power, just such a fast athlete, strength. What he needs to do is just keep on the end of that jab and start doing some really flashy combinations and keep the ring
If you side by side, back to back, how you want to do it, it's obviously the taller frame.
thought Rodriguez was kind of the aggressor, and I thought James was fighting a tight defense thing. But I also have to agree, it was definitely a feel-out round. Each guy's, Corey's trying to see how close he can get to him, how far is too far away with the shorter arm advantage, how close he can get in. And I think you saw James be wild in the very beginning and missed a couple, missed wide advantage in the beginning. That's a tough round to score. Neither fighter landed a tremendous amount of shots. That's something that I think we're paying attention to at this later round. This is a good point. I had not heard that.
Both fighters exchange jabs, but neither score. Welterweight fight here in Canterbury Park. Corey Rodriguez 6-2-2. He's undefeated. Jamal James at 7.
Neither man has held back and throwing the leather, but both of them did a fantastic job.
Seven bouts since he's been doing that.
Regardless if he walks out of here with a win, this is what Corey Rodriguez is so good at. He brings all those
I'm sure you mentioned too that Boxing Hall of Fame, you founded, inducted Daniel Sanchez. Yeah, the referee and judge literally.
And in all, so many countries across the world.
Yep. Round number 3 of the schedule, 8 rounds. Both fighters tied for the
Rodriguez is a guy who really, you've heard of people being need to be set to throw. That's not true for everybody. That's very true to Rodriguez. He needs to be set. He's not getting set. That's where he goes. First ball's been one easy to score because he keeps keeping it in that time.
Then I couldn't get into the closed circuit, another 20 bucks to get into the bar to see it. So I sat by there. I sold you a press teletype. I watched the round. It was out the round for every few minutes. I'd sit by that machine so I could have radio station there. And when I came over, my bulletin, urgent, Leonard at 1 by 2. It was pretty cool. So yeah, it was a lot of fun.
You know, it's yeah, actually keep it live, but the biggest time Ray Leonard is Angelo Dundee versus Pedro Stewart. It's as good as it gets. Good point.
Number 4 on the
Didn't look like it.
Who's the hard hitter? The way I heard it practice. Both heads came together actually, I think. So we'll see what happens. Go a little bit, Corey.
Referee taking a close look.
each corner. Sink or swing.
They are frantic. Left eye for Rodriguez. So Jake can give the ball. How do you have to fight there?
First round was even. I thought the second round, Rodriguez had the better, but I thought the third round, James had the better. I thought this round, Rodriguez had the better. And these have all been close. I can be as wrong as anybody else. That's how I'm seeing it. It's difficult because they're both throwing leather, but until now, nobody's really eating anything. They're all being picked off. I can't remember a fight where I saw a guy boxing out the guy's punches. Until the last, that was the case for the first 2 rounds. Now, James started landing more in the third round.
Rodriguez's game plan is pretty simple too. Just keep coming forward, trying to get this.
He wants to be aggressive. He's not going to stand there and let this guy pick him apart. That's experience. We're both doing nothing. We're standing close quarters. I'm not going to he's got a shot at it because he's able to get the extra few rounds. Corner credit, too.
6 underway in the schedule round. We're enjoying our coverage on SterlingMN.com, streaming live at 7 o'clock. This is between himself and Jamal James. James continues to back up the shot. Keeps flipping the ball down. Continues to go forward.
This is kind of like a just landed a good right hand against that. That affects judges.
Yeah. Absolutely. He seems to be more determined as if he knows what he wants to do. He's following his game. He's tried to listen. He's been backing it up for Rodriguez.
I don't think he could have said it any better. I really think that's perfect. At first, none of us could see that the first 2 rounds because it wasn't there. They are both kind of in limbo, doing each other's thing, blocking each other's punches. I'll give you pit for pat, you give me pit for pat, and I guess we're okay with that. Round 3 changed everything. James started landing some punches in round 3, and I thought won it. And then with that thumb in the eye, it's like a different Rodriguez woke up, and he's come determined, and it's visible. You can see it. And he gets constantly, James is backing up and moving and circling, but he's not keeping the fight in the center. Who's in the center right now, and who's against the ropes?
Correct. It's Rodriguez in the center, and
always.
James. Yes.
We're going into a round here, round 7, that I don't believe Jamal James has ever been to, and he's been fighting somebody else's style of fight for 7 rounds now, 6.5 rounds. And that could play a role in his...
I think James feels a sense of urgency. I really do.
Well, I believe he should, because I agree with both of your guys' scorecards, and I think Rodriguez is winning this fight now, and I'm sure James's corner has to realize it. Rodriguez with a nice right hand to the face of James, and now
and
a
a nice
left
uppercut.
Yes, really nice
that rocked
uppercut.
the chin of James. James needs to do something right now to be a game changer, to change the momentum, to change the tide. He needs to hit him with not just a one load up shot. He needs to hit him with a bunch of combinations, kind of like that.
Right there.
He needs to give Corey a reason to respect him again, not keep coming in on him.
Right hand by
a nice counter right hand by Jamal James.
James that scored.
One of his better punches of the fight.
And another right hand scores to the left side of the face of Corey Rodriguez. Rodriguez continues to come forward, though. He has James up against the ropes, but James spins off to his left. And now Rodriguez, or James ties up Rodriguez. Fighters separate on their own.
James finally lands some good punches there.
Just over a half minute to go in the 7th round. Another right hand by James.
James landing two really nice punches. I'm wondering if Rodriguez can even see those right now.
Yeah, that's a good point. That might be
Yeah, because the eye definitely is, the welt is growing larger by the minute. By far James's best round since early in the fight.
Definitely.
Big flurry by both fighters here. Oh, and now I think a headbutt. Rodriguez takes a shot to the head and is reeling in pain. And the cut is split wide open.
And that was a clash of heads, I think.
Yeah, I believe that was a clash of heads. The cut is split wide open.
Well, I give that round 10-9 to James.
Are you familiar with what happens here before to go to the scorecards? The fight stopped based on a headbutt. We go to the scorecards, correct? 2-7.
I believe so, but don't quote me on that.
Or it's lost on a TKO.
I do think it was accidental. I don't think there was any intention. Are they stopping the fight then?
Looks like they are.
Gentlemen, I think that's it. It's been a pleasure working with you. In case I don't get back, you guys close out the broadcast. It was a weird way to do it, but it was fun. Thank you guys so much. I'll go find out what's going on.
I think it's very difficult to tell what they're doing.
It is. I don't know. Can you stop that as a technical knockout? I don't know. The cut was initially caused by a punch. Maybe a thumb, but either way it was a glove. It was split open by a headbutt. Either way, not the way you want to see a Minnesota super fight conclude.
I can see this fight being a rematch. The fighters signing for a rematch.
I would hope so.
It was entertaining. It started off slow. It got to be real entertaining by the end of the night.
Good to see it. Anthony Monsante making his way past our broadcast booth. Starting to make their way towards the exit. I don't know.
Fight stopped due to a cut. Here, I'll zoom in.
We're still unaware of the official ruling here as they continue to examine the cut on Corey Rodriguez's left eye.
was a very fortunate injury for Jamal James.
It was.
To have happened there, because he was down in my cards by at least 2 points.
Fight fans, due to an injury earlier in the fight and the worsening of it, accidental, the bout is stopped at the 2:59 mark of the 8th round. We go to the scorecards, and they are as follows.
Right.
The 7th round, pardon me, 7th round. The scorecards are as follows. Judge Denny Nelson scores the bout 68-65. Judge John Mariano scores the bout 69-64. And Judge Vern Sweeney sees the bout 68-65 for the winner, Jamal James.
That shows you how I scored the fight. I said I'd be interested to see how Denny scored it. I'll defer to his excellence.